you are looking for some new quick and easy breakfast ideas to make for your family, you have come to the right place, because today I have got 3 awesome new breakfast ideas to share with you guys. And this first one is gonna be probably my favorite. Think of like breakfast, pigs in a blanket, but French toast style. Okay, I took a page out of Bunky's book.
I noticed it over here.
I tried to go ahead and just like measure out and have my ingredients ready to go. But first we're gonna need some sausage. You can pick whatever sausage links are your favorite, and just go ahead and cook these according to the package directions. And just to go ahead and answer y'all's question, yes, I have started decorating for fall. Not all the way, still gonna add some things, but I definitely pulled out the pumpkins.
I just wanted to say a big thank you to Jimmy Dean for beginning to make everybody's life more enjoyable and easier, because now, although we're probably going to use this whole package today, aren't we?
No, just half.
Okay, so.
Good gracious, Bunky, that would be like 18 pigs in a blanket.
There's only 6 of them right here.
There's like 2 of us. Okay, while those are cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and make our French toast mixture. So I've got about half a cup of milk here. I'm gonna add in 1 egg, about a teaspoon of vanilla, let's just take the cap off.
Oh my gosh.
Bunky, why do I always make a mess?
Unavoidable.
Okay, add in your cinnamon. Now this is where I differ with my French toast. Y'all can tell me down in the comments how you make yours. But I always love to add brown sugar into my French toast mixture. I know a lot of people just use regular sugar, but there is something about the brown sugar to me that just like almost caramelizes. It gives like a more like deeper depth of flavor.
Yeah, rich
flavor. I love the brown sugar in mine. I'm gonna add in a little bit of brown sugar. Now, for this next part, since you know,
bring in the professionals.
The professional needs to be brought in, because not only am I Tasmanian devil in this kitchen, I also cannot cut straight lines. So Bunky is gonna do this for me.
I'm feeling a lot of pressure on this right now, because we have to probably make like a, excuse me, like a certain number of shapes and squares with this. And
we need triangles, B.
We gotta do the math, you know?
See, I'm not doing any math. Roll that thing out and just cut me a triangle.
This is where we run into problems.
Can I just tell you that there are fewer things I love more than like sausage cooking in the morning. I mean, it just smells up your whole house. And then you combine that and like a fresh brewed pot of coffee. It's like my favorite smell. Someone needs to like make a candle.
I'm curious now. I just thought of a random question. Do you prefer, not you. Do you prefer the smell of bacon cooking or sausage cooking?
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, y'all tell us down below. Can I just say though, I know it's like still early for fall, obviously, but there is something so cozy about all the lights.
You know?
It just makes your heart happy.
I'm happy this year because this is the latest fall decorating that we've had in probably 2 or 3 years.
And it's like first week of August.
But I'm actually enjoying it.
Oh, like, I'm so glad.
I think I was ready to take that turn towards the anticipation of cooler weather and such things.
Bunky, I love you.
Nothing like a good PSA.
I love that you support me in all my craziness.
This rolled out. See, I'm curious as to why you think we need the cutter, because it's already in triangles.
Oh, what was I thinking?
I think you were thinking that this was like a crescent sheet, maybe.
Maybe I was.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so silly. What was I thinking?
You know, I just played along with it. I was like, well, we'll see what happens here.
Oh, okay. Well, that's perfect. Okay, so y'all can probably see where this is going. Pigs in a blanket style French toast, right? So we're gonna brush our mixture on our crescent roll, add our sausage link, roll it up, and then we'll put this on the outside as well, and then bake these, and then we're gonna drizzle them with syrup on top. You talk about sweet, amazing perfection, salty, all the flavors together. It's taken everything in me not to go eat one of those sausage links right now.
And when I do these, y'all, I like to do it ever so gently.
Look how perfect that is.
So that they can floof up.
You got to put it on the outside too.
Oh, true.
This
is going to be harder than the interior one,
Yeah.
but probably have to go with a little excess.
Oh my gosh, this looks just, you don't even know. I'm so excited, B.
Tell you what, if you don't have a grill brush, just get it on your little tray there.
Roll it around.
Roll it around in your little puddle, and you're good.
Okay, so easy. Now these are gonna go in the oven at 375 for about 12 to 15 minutes. These things are beautiful.
That egg wash made those just
Golden brown
shiny,
delicious.
Golden brown delicious.
I'm beside myself.
Beside myself over them, yeah.
They look like presentation worthy, could go in a cookbook. I am so excited. This is like my version of pigs in a blanket, okay? And you can drizzle these with syrup. Bunky and I decided to go the dunk method. So we've got our maple syrup here. Oh my, I don't know which one I want. Like, I just want them all. Okay, going in for my dunk. Look at that beauty. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. I have syrup down my shirt.
Just
all over this counter. Down my face.
That's the way it should be, though.
Worth it. Oh my goodness. Friends, I don't feel like I will ever make French toast the same way or eat sausage by itself. The two together with the crescent roll, because the crescent roll is like that flaky, buttery, delicious like vessel. It is a match made in heaven if I've ever seen one in my entire life. The crescent roll. It's just that flaky goodness around that sausage, and you get that like savory, salty, and then that like uber sweet together.
It's like your teeth go through the bread and then it sink into the sausage while the syrup dances on your tongue.
This, I'm gonna go ahead and say, because y'all know I love breakfast. Like, I'm a breakfast connoisseur. It's my favorite meal. I'm the breakfast queen in this house, okay? This is one of my top 5 favorite breakfast recipes we've ever made.
Whoa.
It is so good.
Whoa. That is good.
It is amazing.
You were not exaggerating. Wow. I really like that. I prefer a breakfast pig in a blanket over a standard dinner time pig in a blanket.
Every day of the week.
And this is so convenient and fun.
It's so fun. It's fun to eat. It's fun for like your family. Like, I feel like the kiddos can like help you make these in the kitchen.
Gosh, it's like having pancakes and sausage.
And they're so simple. Okay, for this next recipe, I'm so excited because I have been telling Bunky for weeks now that I want to make like sausage and gravy biscuits on a weekend. That just sounds so cozy to me. And if I'm being really honest, I don't know. This is really crazy to say, especially as a Southerner, okay? I do not know that I've ever actually had biscuits and gravy. Is that crazy?
Bonky, no way.
No, I don't think I have, because as a child, I don't think I really liked gravy. And like every time we go out to eat like to a breakfast restaurant, I always order just like a regular platter, scrambled eggs, toast, you know, hash browns, bacon.
And you've been missing out your whole life.
I cannot believe it. And you know, I love Bojangles. Oh my gosh, like their biscuits my favorite. I know so many people love Bojangles biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
Never gotten it.
I mean, it's kind of hard to make bad biscuits and gravy.
Well, I'm so excited because I found this like really easy sausage and gravy casserole, and I was like, this sounds really delicious and it's simple, but it's like a fun way to eat it. So we're gonna go ahead and get this sausage cooked up.
Well, opposite of your life where you've potentially never had one of the most greatest things ever, I've really come into a deep, deep love for biscuits and gravy over the past probably like 5+ years or so. There's just something about, it's the gravy for me.
It's the gravy?
It's the gravy for me. like I want, like, I mean, basically, you know how, like you can maybe have like chicken and dumplings, or like even how you'll have pinto beans and you put like just a biscuit in there.
Yes.
Like I'll take a bowl full of sausage gravy and just like put one biscuit in it and I'll be good. You
Yes.
know? Like I'm there for the spoonfuls of gravy. So we've got 1 pound of hot breakfast sausage.
I thought the hot would just give it a little something,
Oh,
you know?
for sure. When I saw the, because you know, you can identify good old Jimmy Dean by his packaging here. When I saw the red, I was like, oh, she done went after it. She was aiming to please
That's
today.
right. When I read the recipe, it did say to like give this a little spray. So I'm going to do that, but the sausage has enough, you know.
That's going to help us out.
Okay, now we're adding our sausage to the bottom of our 9x13, and we can like dab some of the grease off once we get it in here, but you want to save some of the grease in your pan because you can use it for your gravy to give you some more flavor.
Because what equals flavor?
Grease. Fat.
Fat equals flavor. And I mean, if you're already taking the plunge, like you're making, you know, sausage biscuits and gravy, like let's just not even mess around with trying to make it healthy.
That's right.
What I'm excited about over here too is like I like having some of the bigger pieces of sausage because I do want to like find those in there, you know.
Yes.
But also the little crumbles are very important.
This might make it to the oven. So I'm just gonna kind of like pat this sausage with paper towel. Okay, so now we're going to make our gravy, and since I have a good amount of that sausage grease, I'm going to do a little less butter than the recipe called for. So I'm going to do like about 2 tablespoons to let this melt. Now that our butter's melted, just go ahead and add in your flour. And this is also when you want to season it. Now, since, you know, I'm not an expert gravy maker, but I do feel like I know a few things about gravy. I think most people would say the more pepper, the better. Would that be correct?
You're pepping it up now?
Yeah, a little pepper, or a lot, however you like it. And then a sprinkle of salt. You don't want to salt it too much because that sausage is already salty. Now, if you don't have hot sausage, but you still want a little bit of heat in this dish, you can add just like a pinch of cayenne here as well. But since we have the hot sausage, I'm not going to make it like too spicy. And the recipe does not call for this, but I feel like you can't make a good gravy without just a little splash of Worcestershire, okay? It just adds so much flavor. Okay, are you gonna be the whisker?
Yeah, I'll be the whisker.
I'm gonna be the pourer.
Since I have whiskers.
Slowly start adding in your milk. I'll turn this down.
My heavens.
That already looks so good.
Nice color to it.
And then we're just gonna kind of keep an eye on this, keep stirring it occasionally until it gets a little bit thicker and beautiful, silky, delicious gravy. It's all gravy, baby.
It's gonna be all gravy by the time we eat this.
I gotta tell y'all, this morning, Bunky and I got up and took a golf cart ride over to Brown Fox and got coffee. And this is like the first morning that we have gotten up, and it felt so good outside. Like, I even wore this sweatshirt over to the box, and there was like such a good breeze. We took a little golf cart ride, and it's kind of overcast today, and I was like, Bunky, it feels like fall is in the air, and it made me so excited, even more excited to eat this, because this is like warm, cozy, comfort food, fall-esque, if you ask me, you know. And I have to tell y'all, or ask you, so for years, on Instagram especially, so many of y'all told me that I need to watch Gilmore Girls, and I just like kept putting it off. I think I tried to watch it once, and I like didn't even make it through the first episode, and I was like, I don't know about this show. But y'all were relentless in telling me. So finally, whenever it was storming so bad last week, I was like, well, we don't really have anything else to do, might as well try and start watching Gilmore Girls. Y'all, it has become one of my very favorite shows. It is so feel good, and like all the feels, all the fall, heartwarming. Like, I love it. Probably I love it too much, don't I, Bunky?
Yeah, you love it, I think, because of the like the town that it's set in.
It's the cutest little town.
Yeah, it's just that in itself would make you love that show.
Y'all, it's so good. So if you also love Gilmore Girls, tell me down below. And if you don't watch it or you have never watched it, take it from me. I kept putting it off. You should watch it because it is so good, especially like right now this time of year. Now, obviously you cannot have biscuits and gravy without biscuits. So I'm just gonna take our biscuits and I'm gonna cut each one like twice. So we'll have like 4s of each biscuit and we're gonna just lay this on top of our gravy layer.
Sea bog.
Luxurious, silky, smooth, beautiful.
Is everything you just described and more.
That's all your hard work.
I wasn't gonna taste it, but I got to.
Yeah. Is it amazing?
That's amazing.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Amazing.
It's literally the most pretty gravy I think you and I have ever made.
For sure.
Like that is beautiful.
Yeah, this stuff is the perfect consistency. And what I think, oh, did you see that?
Yeah.
It's almost like it can you can see it lay across the top there.
Oh, yes.
We're good. We're good on that. But I'm thinking this is probably almost even gonna set up and thicken up a little bit more during the oven, the cooking process, you know?
Yeah.
But nice flavor in there.
Good.
Nice flavor. I don't normally say this. I guess once maybe it's combined with the sausage, it could use a little bit more salt.
Let's put a little punch in there.
Rare for me, I know.
That's a very rare thing for Bunky to say.
Not a comment that I normally make, but I think it's a little, I could use a little bit more salt.
We'll put a little more in there.
More of those. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so just spread out that gravy. Make sure all your sausage is covered. Oh my goodness gracious. And then we're just gonna top this with all of our biscuits, and there's no rhyme or reason. You can kind of just throw them in there. And remember, your biscuits are gonna rise and get bigger and bake while they're in there. So they don't have to be every square inch.
They don't all gotta be touched.
No.
Every square inch doesn't gotta be covered.
That's right. This is gonna go into the oven at 350 for 25 to 30 minutes and then it'll be done. So it is so easy, and I feel like this would also be good. Put this one in your back pocket for Thanksgiving morning or Christmas morning. It'd be a really good way to serve your family. Crowd pleaser.
25 minutes later. Oh, girl.
I hear it bubbling. Goodness gracious alive.
Go here for a second.
Sure.
I feel like we're gonna have to let this cool.
I'm thinking we're gonna have to let this cool.
Look at this little corner. You know how I'm always all about the corners.
Yes. That's all you?
Look at that. Look at this side. I gotta spin this thing around. Y'all gotta see this.
Okay, spin it around.
It's almost separated from the edge, like a cake. You see it?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my god, that's so exciting!
The excitement's so high, I'm lost for words.
Okay, come on over here.
You hear?
Uh-huh.
Crispy on the top, probably nice and soft on the inside.
Bunky, it almost set up like a cake, like what you're saying.
I
That is amazing.
am so excited.
You know what I like about this too?
What?
Because those biscuits are cut up, it's almost like you just get the perfect bite in every bite. I will say, right off the bat, I love that the biscuits got perfectly crispy, but I can tell they're so fluffy on the inside. So I love the texture of that already before I even take a bite.
Yeah, those biscuits got a lot going for them right now.
The biscuit's perfectly cooked. It's not soggy. If that's what you're asking? Oh my gosh. Bunky. If this is this good, I could not even imagine making some of Mama's homemade biscuits
I know.
and making real sausage and gravy.
I know. I thought about doing that.
We are doing that ASAP.
Yeah.
One thing I always love about the Grand's biscuits is, to me, they have a little bit of sweetness and they're very flaky. So I love that in this casserole.
Yeah.
And the sausage, because it's the hot, it gives it just so much more flavor. The gravy's like perfect consistency. It is absolute warm, cozy, comfort food, like the best kind of breakfast you can have. This to me is like Sunday morning breakfast before church.
Imagine if you had some scrambled eggs on the side.
Oh,
would you
perfect.
You would lose it, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
This is amazing.
So easy too.
Like, I was sitting here thinking a second ago, typically when I have the sausage, I don't know, what do you call it? Biscuits and gravy?
Yeah, sausage biscuits gravy.
Sausage, biscuits, and gravy?
Sausage gravy on my biscuit.
Sausage gravy on my biscuit. A lot of times I have the sausage gravy just dumped over the biscuit.
Yes.
But with this, it's not. But I actually kind of like that.
Yes.
I'm kind of liking the fact that they were kind of separated from each other.
Because here's my thought. When you eat like regular sausage and gravy biscuits, the biscuit almost gets soggy, almost like a chicken pot pie or something, you know, like underneath, or like a dumpling. I don't know how else to say it. But this, you still get the crunch and texture of like the biscuit with the sausage gravy. This was absolutely 100% positively an incredible, feel-good, must-try breakfast recipe. Now, at the beginning of this video, I know I told y'all that we're gonna have 3 new breakfast recipes, but a question that I get all the time is, do you guys ever have any like recipe fails? And I'm gonna call this 2.5 recipes because it did not turn out like we thought, or the way we tried to cook it did not turn out right. But the recipe itself ended up being really delicious. So I'm gonna share that next, and we're gonna give Bunky an A for effort. All right, y'all have been loving some Bunky takeover meals, and this is definitely a Mr. Bunky breakfast recipe. So he's gonna walk us through this one.
So, we've got some pork chorizo here. We have tortillas, a little onion. Now that's red onion. I think white onion would probably be the actual preference, but I don't think red onion's gonna hurt. It's gonna be good.
Okay.
Cilantro, huevos, also known as eggs, a little mantequilla, also known as butter.
Wow.
And then come on this way.
Bunky.
Let me put this knife down.
You're so fluent.
We got our, very minimal. I know a lot of words. I can't form words into a lot of sentences, but I do okay.
You try.
I get by.
Wow, cast iron.
We got the cast iron now. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
I never use a cast iron, but I'm telling y'all, this man loves to use a cast iron to cook in.
I do. I think I don't know. There's just something about it. I'm gonna convert you to the cast iron.
Teach me your ways.
Yeah, we're gonna get you there.
Could you also make this recipe on the Blackstone?
Yes, you could. Yeah, you can definitely make it on there. I mean, you can make it in a regular frying pan, I guess, but I don't think you would necessarily get as much browning of the chorizo that we're looking for.
Okay.
This is probably going to go pretty quick, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this on just to kind of get it warming up. But we're going to take, I don't know how really thick this should be, but I'm just gonna take this.
Oh, you're already putting the tortilla?
Oh yeah, you just smush it on there, right?
Oh, this is gonna be fun and kind of easy.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like on the Blackstone would be awesome. Like when it's a little cooler outside and we're not gonna go out there first thing and sweat.
Or if we did. Now, and this is also too, I think this is more of a late morning type
like a brunch.
Yeah, this is more of a late morning type of breakfast because I don't know that I'd really want to be going for this right at, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I think it's a good weekend breakfast. Okay, we're at temperature, so I'm going to add just a little bit of oil to Bunky's cast iron. Is that good?
Oh yeah, there you go. Smear that around real nice and even with the spatula there.
See, I think this is why I never do a cast iron because I'm scared to touch it once it gets hot.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So we got our tortilla straight down there.
Wow.
Don't touch it.
Okay.
Not you. Everybody, just let it stay there. And then we'll check in a couple minutes, see how we're looking, and then we'll continue the process. See if we can get in here, okay?
Okay.
That didn't work.
And take 2.
Well, you know, sometimes we operate in the form of a test kitchen, don't we, Bunky?
Sometimes this is a test kitchen, and we are gonna go for test two.
We're gonna go for another attempt here, which is fine, you know.
Yeah,
it's okay. It's a learning experience.
Yeah, now you just have extra chorizo that you can, you know, sprinkle on top.
Yeah. So, plan B here. The old reliable caraway.
That's right. Once we tried to turn it in the cast iron, the chorizo kind of like stuck to the bottom and didn't flip with the tortilla.
Yeah.
And when we went back and like looked at other recipes, everyone used a non-stick skillet. So I think round 2 is going to be perfect.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm excited for round 2 because that's good. All right. Here we go.
We're also not adding any oil to our pan.
No.
Because chorizo already has like enough, you know, grease in there.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Oh wait, we didn't turn our... It's gonna sizzle?
No.
Hey, and if that non-sticks enough, maybe I can do the old 180.
That's right.
We ended up having to go with plan C. So I just like cooked down the rest of the chorizo that we have.
Uh-huh.
But, you know, we got there eventually.
So basically we didn't make like a smash taco, but we
No.
still made breakfast tacos with chorizo.
Which, with the egg, and then you got some cilantro and onion over here.
And then you put some feta on there.
Yeah, we put feta on there because we didn't have any cotija cheese. This is so good. Like, my breakfast life has just changed.
Yeah, Monkey was like, I want to make these all the time. So, you know.
I mean, it's out of this world. I don't know what it is like that chorizo with the egg and the cilantro. It's just delicious.
I'm so glad you love it. And it turned out okay. So we don't know how to make smashed chorizo tacos. Funky said maybe they use a different type of chorizo. A beef instead of pork.
Wow, this stuff's kind of spicy, actually. Surprisingly.
Yeah.
Didn't know. So there is I got the pork chorizo because I figured like most breakfast sausage is, you know, pork based. So I thought, well, I'll get pork chorizo. There is a beef chorizo, which maybe that like holds up a little bit more. I don't actually know, but regardless, even if you just cook up your chorizo in a pan, and then you just get your tortilla, make yourself a nice little egg, fried egg, put all that together, you're going to have some happy people around your breakfast table.
Alright, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and got some new breakfast inspo. These recipes were so good. Y'all are going to love them. Tell me if you make them, what you think. I'll have all of these recipes linked down below. If you are new, we would love for you to join our family. So before you leave, hit that subscribe button, give this one a thumbs up. I'm going to have another breakfast video linked next if you need even more breakfast inspiration. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.